Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another Thursday. It's going to be another speed build, 10 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to try to make this time around a train. And a few exciting things this time around. First of all, Blender 2.82 is out, and I'm going to break one of my key rules, never to update software before I do something that requires some agility and speed. Usually for Ludum Dare, the game jams that I do, upgrading your software before doing that is a definite no-no. Like I said, I'm going to break that rule today, and for this video I'm going to run 282. I don't even know what the differences are, so that's going to be exciting. Let's see if I get frustrated. Second thing, one of my 10-minute builds, which was in particular the episode number 2, which was the Star Destroyer, it gained some traction. I think it got picked up by the YouTube algorithm and it started to be recommended for a few people because suddenly it just did a hockey stick in my graph and it went from having a few hundred views up to 10,500. So let's hope that trend continues. I want to see that one rocket to the sky, and I'm going to do a little tribute. Maybe I'll do the AT-AT Walker thing in my next episode to celebrate that. Anyway, this is episode number 9. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. I'm certainly enjoying making it, and thanks a lot for all your comments. I haven't had a chance to respond to the most recent ones, and I've also had tons of recommendations actually. People are starting to comment about new nifty shortcuts, and apparently I've been getting the loop selection all wrong. It's just simple as clicking the Alt button and the mouse button. So, well, I've got plenty of room to improve, and I'm thankful for all the comments that you keep putting in. It's helping me a lot to find new ways to improve my speed even further. So also challenge yourself if you haven't already. Do some speed modeling. I think it's a great fun way to just push yourself, and you'll be faster in no time. So I'm looking forward to it. Post your videos as well if you want, so I'll have a look at them. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a palette in again from low spec, the palette list, and I always tend to go for this one, the END-ESGA32 palette. It's got all the key ones and it pops quite a bit. And like I said, I always use that one, so for this episode, I'm going to use it again. I'm going to be bringing this palette in, and as usual, I'll go into the shading tab here, and I'll just drag this PNG file in that I loaded. I rotated it. I rotated it 90 degrees so I get it vertical, and I've said that in my previous videos as well. I like to keep it vertical because then I can model in the UV editing tab here by compressing this one like this. So that's pretty much it. As usual as well, I'll delete the camera and I will delete the light. And again, I will go into this drop down here. I'll switch to the texture view and I'll have shadows and cavity on. Again, I'm like a broken record with this because I like to model in this view. So let's, I did it in the wrong tab. All right, I'll do it again. Repetition solidifies your knowledge. So texture, shadow, cavity, both, and ramp it up. That's it. Let's make a train. Ready, steady, go. Timer is running. Okay, what should I do? I'll tab to get into edit mode, Control R, get a loop cut here, delete the left side, delete vertices, and then let's bring back the trusted mirror modifier this time. Mirror this and clipping enabled. A to select everything, hold the control key. I'm losing my voice. That's no good for this video. Control scale Y 7, and then on the left side scale 0 and G to move this texture. Let's bring it to white. Let's make a white train. Control R. Let's make a loop cut along this side. Select this edge here, move it back. Let's make a fast train. Control R again, and let's bring that one forward. Control R again, and let's make a loop cut this way now. And then let's bring these face or these edges in a little bit, make it a little bit pointier. And 3 to get the face select, I to inset, B to make sure that it's a solid front window, E to extrude, right click to snap it back, and then move it back a little bit on the green Y axis. And Control R again, maybe let's make another shape here to the front. And actually let's bring this forward a little bit again, and then that will do. And let's bring this forward a bit as well. Now Control R, let's make it cut again, and scale Y 0 to make a vertical cut here because I want to get some windows in. And then Control R again, now these will be straight, so let's make a number of windows, maybe like that. Right click to snap them back. And let's make a door here, I think. Actually, I'll move these up first before I do the windows and stuff. We'll leave some space for wheels here, so I'll hold the shift key and select a few of these. Select a few gaps. And actually, let's bring everything up first to get a little lip there for the air resistance. La resistance. Let's see. I'm really losing my voice. That's no good timing at all. I to inset, B to get that center snap, move it in, out again. E to get it down. And let's hold the shift key and get a few of these lines as well. Let's see. Control shift, hold only the shift key and bring them out. Okay, that there. And that's it, the front. Let's make a door here and a door here maybe. I to inset this. E to extrude it in, I to inset again. E to extrude it out. The weirdest door ever. Select these and bring them up a bit. Okay. And let's select these for the windows. Should we make the windows like this? No, we'll make the windows. Let's do windows individual like this. I for inset, and then I again to get them individual. And then E to extrude them in a bit. And let's make these windows a bit bigger. Actually, I'll have to do these individually. I again to get them into one. E to extrude it in. Let's do the same here. I and E to extrude it in. Okay. Let's colorize these. Let's make them like a reflective blue here, or cyan. Oh yeah, we need to do a speed stripe on the train here. So let's select this. 2 or 3 on the keyboard here to get this. Face select, Alt, and click on one of these. G to move it into red, so that's a speed stripe. Now I'm gonna let's move this in. So 2 to get edge select. Hold Control Shift to move all the way to there. Let's bring it in to get that shape. Let's select these faces as well. Get some I there to inset, and then E to extrude these up, some air vent things. Okay, so how am I doing? Oh, 540. Okay, maybe I only have time for the locomotive. We'll see. So here, let's put we need wheels, don't we? So Shift space, cursor to selected, Shift A, and add a cube. And let's disable clipping, S to scale it down, S to scale it, and then Y to scale it on the Y-axis. That should be good. A on the left side here, and 0 to get the UVs down. Move that one down to gray. Shift S, cursor to selected, Shift A, let's do a cylinder here. And let's bring this one down to 10 vertex segments. R to rotate, and then we want to press Y and 90. And then S to scale it down, S again, and X to scale it down on the X-axis. And I don't really know what the size should be. S to scale them down again, that S to scale it up. Okay, 3 on the keypad to get the side view. Then I move them up to here, and that should do. Delete on the keypad to get center, and then A on the left side, and 0 to scale the UVs down. I'm losing my voice. And Control R, and then scroll up the scroll wheel. Right click to snap them, S to scale, X to make them wider, and then 3 to get into poly select, Alt there, I for inset, S to scale them down, and then let's do something here. I have no idea what train wheels look like, so let's make them probably not like car wheels, but okay. L to select this one, 3 on the keypad. L selects the linked vertices, if you didn't know that. I've probably said that a few times, and then, so I've only got 4 minutes to go. Shift D to duplicate, Shift D to duplicate again. I think they sit in a little bit of pairs like this. So L to select, linked ones here. So this is one big mesh, just a single mesh, but it's got a lot of linked vertices, so it makes L is really good to select these. Actually, Shift. Let's move this one in now, or L to select this box. S to scale it. I have no idea. really what this is, but it holds the wheels, I guess. S to scale Y. Okay. L, 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 L to get these linked. 3 on the keypad, Shift D, and then slide it on the Y-axis down to there. And this can't be dragging in the floor, I don't think so. Let's pull that one up a bit. Okay, we need some headlights. Oh yeah, the windows here needs to be in a bluish type of color. That should do. Okay, and now let's get some headlights here. So I only have 251, 3, I for inset, and then B again to get that little center split back. And then G, and then G again to snap. This one is good. See, if I press G again, it'll slide along those lines really nicely. 3, I to inset, E to extrude, and then right click and slide these back a bit here. And then now let's get one, and I'll put proportional editing on again in some desperation for speed here. Oh, I need clipping on. And then let's try to get some sort of a shape to this headlight. Okay, G again, make it smaller. Okay, I'm gonna be penalized here because that's not gonna work. So the geometry is biting me in the behind now because I don't have enough topology here to make this look nice. So let's do this. Okay, let's get some splits here. So someone's gonna kill me in the comments field now because you don't really put in details like that. But I have to because I'm on a time budget. Okay, 3, 3, G. Okay, slaughter me in the comments. Go on. Let's move it forward a bit. Okay, I've got 1 minute to go. How do I rescue this train? I have no idea. How do I rescue this topology? Okay. Okay, so it does finally slaughter me, literally. Okay. Oh, I have to put a window here. I, B, E to extrude this one, G. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to, I only have 33 seconds, so I'm going to do a really big cheat here. Shift D, scale X -1, and then Shift space and G, and let's move it. Oh, scale Y -1. That's it. I'm going to do one of those trains that can go in both directions. So I don't have time to make all the cars, but I can make it like this. Okay. And time is up. Okay, let's switch this off. So, yet another speed build. This one ended up biting me big time. In the comments, a few of you have said that when you do speed builds like this, and especially if you just abuse the topology like I do, you should have quads everywhere. First of all, you should avoid triangles or even especially 5 or more polygons. Sometimes they work quite good on hard-shaped objects, but for this front, I totally messed it up with the headlights. It'd still be good enough if you were doing a jam or a prototype or something like that. But do keep that in mind to try to avoid the triangles and n-gons. Again, there's plenty of things that I could have probably done better. The windows could have been a bit higher. The doors, I don't know why they've got such a big gap in them. And probably some pointier shape maybe. I'm okay with, I think there are a few trains that look like this where you have it's basically like engines in the both sides. And if it's like rapid commute back and forth trains which don't have a lot of cars, I'll get away with it, I think. But ideally you should probably put a few more train cars in your train. Let's finish this video off with a tip. And what tip should we do this week? If you have a mesh like this and you have pressed 3, which is the same as selecting up here, the face select, but simply hold the Alt key and left click on this short end, not on the long end here, because I'll select this one. So click on a short loop here or on a short edge, and it has to be on the edge, not on the face itself that I've been doing, because then it just selects this loop. So Alt and left click on this edge here, and it'll do a loop select like this. So thanks to every one of you who commented that. Keep the comments coming, keep the suggestions coming as well of how to improve. I also have to say that some of the commands, I do learn them, but I tend to forget them. I'm quite stressed when I do the speed builds, and especially if I'm trying to announce what I'm doing as well. And sometimes I just get it wrong, so there's plenty of faster ways to do some of the things that I do. But don't let that stop you from commenting, because the more you hammer it in the comment field, the more I'll learn how to do it properly. Thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to the next episode, which will be number 10 next week. I'll also try to squeeze another Unity video in or two, so I don't do Blender all the time. So check out my channel as well if you haven't seen it already. Hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Keep saying that, everyone does, but you do what you want. So have a great week, everyone, and I'll see you soon again. Bye for now.